boys and girls. Today we are on lesson 26 and it looks like this, so make sure that you have your name on it. We're going to get started by talking about the letters in the alphabet. So we have our alphabet strip here, and we know we have 26 letters in the alphabet. And on our alphabet strip we have red letters, as you can see when we get closer, and black letters. Our red letters are our vowels, and those are A, E, I, O, and U. The rest of our letters are black, and those are our consonants, and there's 21 of those. All right, I'm going to write down some words. We're going to talk about how many sounds we hear in that word. Let's look at the word hog. In the word hog, we hear g. So we have one, two, and g. Three. We have three sounds in that word. And I forgot to get a eraser, and I had to use my arm. Let's look at this word. T-O-P. Here we have T, two, and P, three. Here we have three. T, P, top. Three sounds. And lastly, one, two, and T, three. Three sounds. Each letter makes a sound. It's not always the case. We're eventually going to learn about digraphs that make one sound, but for right now, each of our letters is making one sound. Right, let's get our worksheet out and go through our letter sounds. Uh-oh. There it is. Perfect. All right. Let's go through our letter sounds together, and then we're going to write them down. Our first one is T. T. Letter T. We're going to write it down with this marker. Letter T. Line down, line across. Next one is L. Letter L. Write it down. Just line down. Next we have letter O, write it down. Next, G, that's letter G, we're going to write it down. P, it's letter P, we're going to write it down. Letter H, we're going to write it down. And last, our new one, letter A, write it down. Remember, our vowels make two sounds. They always make a short sound and then they say their name. So later we'll learn about how letter A says A. But not yet. All right, next we're going to learn about our capital A. Our capital A, when we write it, we're going to start down at the bottom of our page. We're going to go up to the top and then back down, kind of in like almost like a tent shape when we're learning about the tent. So up and then down and then a line across the middle. So let's practice writing a couple of A's. I'm going to do mine over here. Going to go up, down. Alright, have you practiced writing a couple of A's? Let's move on to our paper here. We're going to find our capital A's and circle them. Go ahead and do that with me. And then we're going to count, because it's always good to count. Practice our counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. Alright, let's turn it around to our back. When we're back, this is where we are just recognizing the same word. So here we have g, gag. We're going to find that word over here on the next group of words. Do you see it? Circle it if you see it. I see it here in the middle. Next we have gap. G-ap, gap. So we're going to look over here. We want something that starts with that G sound. And then we're going to circle it. I see it right here. Next we have ul-ag, ul-ag, lag. And I'm going to look for that in one of these words. I'm looking for something that starts with that ul sound. This is at, so that's not it. Here, ul-ag, lag. So I'm going to circle that one. Last we have ul-ap, lap. And we're going to look for where we see ul-ap down here. And here we have a h sound, a t sound, and then here's our ul-ap sound. We're going to circle that one. All right, that's all for today. I'll see you next time.